the Tantalizing Tag Team Wrestling Podcast. What you should be watching.
Tantalizing tag team wrestling dreams. In the podcast world, they're the kings and queens. Laughs and stories under the spotlight's gleam. Together they conquer the ultimate team.
What's up, everybody? It's me, your boy, Tantalizing Tony.
And the producer, Kara.
And we are the Tantalizing Tag Team Wrestling Podcast. That was good. You said
That
out?
hurt.
All right, so Kira,
Yes,
how are you today?
just fine.
Fine. What's today?
It's
TGIF. Thank goodness it's Friday.
Friday.
And some people call it Freaky Friday. Some people call it Fun Friday. I call it Fabulous Friday. That's double F, like Tantalizing Tony, double T. I did right there? I always put my name and everything.
Yeah, I know.
Thank you. Today, as we're live here on TikTok,
What?
Twitch,
What?
Instagram,
What?
Facebook,
What?
YouTube.
What?
Did I say X? No, I did. We're live everywhere. We're live across the platforms.
Mm-hmm.
We're even live right now on MySpace.
Are we?
No, we're not.
Okay.
Okay, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a very special guest, guys, right? This guy is the mayor. He should be the president. He should be the king.
Ooh.
He should be the... Never mind, won't go there. Anyway, guys, Mania Club is a great club that you should belong to. It's a Facebook club, wrestling club. They do a lot of things for pediatric cancer, but we have to talk to the mayor, the one and only. It's me, Demario. Demario North is here with us, ladies and gentlemen. Boom.
Yeah.
What's up, Demario?
You know, I'm living the dream one day at a time. I had to get the marketing in. You see that? We got our Mania Club 3D printed chains that we're using to raise money for charity and awareness. So, yeah, I had to get that plug in 2 seconds in, as soon as I got in.
That's okay. That's what we're here for.
She plugged. Guys, listen, if you're watching on Instagram, if you're watching on Twitch, if you're watching on X, if you're watching on TikTok, come over to YouTube at the Tantalizing Tag Team Wrestling Podcast. Give us a like, give us a share, give us a subscribe, okay? Because no? Is that copyright infringement?
Probably.
I'm so sorry. What are you going to do, sue me?
Yes.
All right, guys, we got Demario here from Mania Club. We just so you guys know, full disclosure, we just recorded a video for you guys that you guys are going to see later. It's going to be edited, and all the links for everything will be in the description, so check it out. So Demario's here for a reason, and by the way, guys, like you see the belts behind us, we are champions. And if you didn't know this, it's Champions Month, and Demario's going to tell you why.
Yeah, so Champions Month is kind of our spin on Pediatric Cancer Awareness Month, and you've seen it previously with WWE when they go in the month of September, celebrating kind of the focus and activities with Connor's Cure. For those who don't know, Mania Club was based and connected with Connor's Cure as far as support, and we've gone through the process over the past few years of really supporting Connor's Cure, bringing over $250,000 for Connor's Cure as well as other charities. And September for us is super, super important. And our focus right now in the month of September is our Champions Month efforts of making sure that we raise as much money as possible for those in need. As you can see below, like we want everyone to be a champion. We don't need, this the spin-off of like, hey, what's WWE doing and things along those lines. We've embraced September because we've seen in the past that September is their important month for pediatric cancer awareness, not only with WWE, but just in general. So for us, Champions Month is a huge spin-off on what we've been doing with some of the Pediatric Cancer Awareness Month stuff. And really a huge thank you to the leadership team and Mania Club, as well as the Mania Club members, for making sure that Champions Month year in and year out is just a huge successful effort. Shout out to Bert/Anthony for making sure that these Champions Month logos and graphics and stuff look amazing. But yeah, for Champions Month, Pediatric Cancer Awareness Month is kind of the official name. But for us, it's Champions Month because we want everyone to be a champion, especially in this month.
Woo! My gosh, that was amazing. Get right out of the gates. Well, guys, I would like to be a champion. What do I do to be a champion? How do I join Mania Club? What is Mania Club? Let's intro to this whole jazz, Mr. Demario.
Yeah, so Mania Club started about 10 years ago with two guys outside of a tailgate at WrestleMania in Dallas, just cooking up hamburgers and hot dogs. People would just come by and give them money for, thanks for giving us food and some drinks and the opportunity to hang out and just have a tailgate. And those guys were just trying to determine what to do with the money. So what they ultimately did, since they're wrestling fans, donated the money to Connor's Cure. And like I said, since then, just hundreds of thousands of dollars have gone to Connor's Cure as well as to other charities. And it's spun off into, let's get into this process of just being wrestling fans. And that's what created Mania Club. And then making sure that we get the process of just making sure that we donate time, money, and energy. So how do you get involved? So once you join Mania Club, you can join, a multitude of ways, but the easiest and the most impactful is through our Facebook page. The reason why is because we talk about wrestling all the time on there. There's tons of posts, tons of activities. Make sure you bring that positive attitude. We don't want like the toxic internet wrestling community side. We want the positive internet wrestling community side. But we come in, we talk about wrestling, and we navigate our love for wrestling, but we also talk about our love for charitable impacts and things along those lines. So joining the Facebook page, we have Instagram, we have X, we have all those different locations, but really jumping into the Instagram page is going to really introduce you. And then how can you contribute? It's time, money, and energy. So like I said earlier, positive energy towards what we do, towards our post, investing that positive time into our post, sharing what Mania Club is about, sharing the mcchamps.org website where people can make donations, which has recently crossed over $30,000, is another avenue for you to be able to do that. And then, ultimately help us raise money. And, times are tough, right? So we're not saying like dig into your pockets and give us, the money in your hand. Like you may not be able to do that, and that's okay. You can use time to share our efforts and time to share our links and time to share our ask for donations, whether it be a contest or like right now we have a live cheat steal where there's multitude of ways that you can get into the contest and be able to potentially win prizes like autographed items, autographed one-of-one memorabilia. We also have, like, if you just make various donations and contributions, you could potentially get one of these Mania Club chains. So there's a lot of ways that you can do it. But the biggest is just making sure that you bring in that positive energy and that time towards our efforts.
Hey, quick question. Is that Stephanie McMahon right there?
That is. Stephanie McMahon is a member of Mania Club. Steph, I usually see with the custom Steph jersey there. She actually popped up at one of our tailgates. So when I told you the story about the tailgate, that is a yearly thing that we do at WrestleMania now. And the WrestleMania in New York, she popped up to the tailgate wearing the Mania Club jersey, came out and talked to everybody for a few minutes, took some photos, then went into WrestleMania and then said, let me just take some photos of my Mania Club jersey there. And then as we started crossing various benchmarks and things along those lines, she would send videos or make various shout outs on X to just shout out our efforts. So kudos to Stephanie, obviously, for helping to share the brand. And that's a prime example. Someone that's just out there just sharing what we do, sharing the cause, has brought in a lot of individuals to it. And not just Stephanie, but we have tons of other wrestlers and tons of other like celebrities who have helped contribute time, money, and energy towards our efforts. But most importantly, like wrestling fans. The base of Mania Club is our wrestling fans, and we're very much appreciative of those folks who also have their jerseys and also have their custom jerseys. And as you see there in the video with Jared, like he's an evolution of another individual that's kind of jumped in and immediately have embraced Mania Club and has been, like you see the video there, he's in Times Square with a background and a huge sign. Like he's the continued domino of people that we've seen who just embraced Mania Club and been really a part of it. So like kudos to him. Before that, like Isaiah Hirsch, like he's been a part of Mania Club for forever, doing the chocolate cup and the fantasy football stuff there, which before that was the brand. So just think about the domino effect that's all been a part of. And the two of you have been with this since, was it MC Storyline and being a part of a lot of our promo battles. So like there's things that we can talk about and so many people that we can be appreciative of for the efforts that we have. And like, look at that photo there that you have with Dolphin Mania, like wrestlers and fans together at a dolphin cove swimming with dolphins is something that's kind of unheard of, but then you add the aspect and the flair of charity to it. Man, that to me, those are just moments that I love. Like I love moments like that. I love moments like Jared being in Times Square, like, look, it's our stuff. Wicked discounts, working with a local soccer club to get our Mania Club jersey, our Mania Club logos on their soccer jersey. Like a soccer team is playing soccer matches with the Mania Club logo. We're getting proclamations from mayors for Mania Club Day at our tailgates. We're getting proclamations for our efforts. We're giving away proclamations to folks, like with Hirsch at ESPN. We've done something with him where we've given him a proclamation for all the efforts that he's done in the process. TikToks and videos that are being made using the Mania Club logo, just expressing the time, money, and energy effort that we have here. To me, I could go on for an hour, and I pretty much am about to not be able to breathe anymore because I'm just constantly talking. And as you can see, I'm just excited about what we do and what we bring to the table here. And for me, I may have forgotten a dozen names, but I will never forget the impact that those individuals have had in making sure that we get to where we're at. Because as I talk about dozens of names, now a dozen more names came in. Like Bryce this morning is like, hey, did you know Raw's in Raleigh on Monday? Do you want me to help with anything, to get some autographs or help out with the process? Those are just the little things where people just say, hey, let me help. And that was a funny picture right there where we had a bartender at the tailgate passing out deodorant to people. You really need to do that at wrestling events. So I had a bartender passing out deodorant to people, and we were doing deodorant shots. Top tier aspect there. We have people that do cosplay. So shout out to Kelly, who not only is one of our top cosplay individuals, but is one of our top donors as far as donating money. So huge efforts there. I saw TJ pop up in the chat. He's done some things as far as sharing Mania Club and what we've done at various tailgates. Just a lot of different things that we are doing as a collective unit. And it's only successful because everybody has really gotten their hands into it and really does it in a positive way.
Demario, I didn't know you could talk so well. You should be cutting promos, man. You really should.
I think I have it written down. Actually, I have it written down on this cloth. And that's how I was able to say all that.
So, look, guys, we got a little more time. Demario, you got a little time, right?
Yeah, I got some time.
Okay, good. So, I'm going to give you guys some personal experience with Mania Club. And like I said, like Demario said, I've been part of it, the face since MC Storyline. I was in a little before. I knew BJ for a while, BJ Wright. And I can honestly tell you that there are a lot of toxic wrestling groups on the internet. A lot of you got, and I know you guys know this. Oh, but Tantalizing Tony, AEW is better than WWE. What's wrong with you? And what I love about Mania Club is that Mania Club doesn't play that toxicity. It's not just about business, but it's about respect. It's about having a good time. It's about coming to be as toxic as it is. And if you want to join Mania Club, if you have that toxic attitude, listen, I'm going to tell you, from me, we don't want you, okay? We want positive energy. We want people that's going to have a great time, because Mania Club is it's not just about the donations, guys, because people say, oh, you guys just want money. Look, let's keep this 100, okay? This wrestling is a business. And if you're paying for tickets, right? You're paying for merch. You're paying for a concession. Why not put your time, your money, and your energy into something that's going to really benefit you and benefit someone, like a child with pediatric cancer? See how I segued that? See what I did right there? See how good I am at this? And this is live. I'm so good. But it's true, guys. I have such a good time with Mania Club. And I'll be honest, and I'll be the first to tell you, I do not donate a lot of money. I don't. I give every now and then when I can. But you know what I do? I show up. And when I show up, I bring the energy. And that's what we want, guys. We want you guys to bring that energy. Bring that energy to Mania Club and show people, hey man, it's not just about the dollar. Yeah, if you could donate, of course. But bring that energy, bring your time, and help out. If you can't give $1, come to the tailgate and say, hey, let me serve food, or let me just maybe make a poster for Mania Club. More importantly, share Mania Club with people and let them know. Maybe you know some rich people. Maybe you know some people, their pockets are deep. I got a few. Hey, $ Tantalizing Tony, if you guys want to donate. Boom, like that. Don't be shy, man. Come out there. We're wrestling fans. It's no time to be shy. It's time to dig in your pockets, donate. If you can't do that, give that time, give that energy, and I'll give the tag to Kira. Take it over, my daughter, please.
Wonderful. We're just going to circle back to a Mr. DeMario. So, you mentioned WWE a lot. We all know WWE is a huge part in Mania Club and supporting Mania Club. Tell us what WWE and the superstars did for you and what it means to you to have such a big organization back you like this.
Yeah, so I wouldn't say it's like an official like branding or backing or anything, but we've had some situations and some partnerships where WWE as well as other organizations have been super kind and awesome with us, as far as various donations or things that they've done to just make it nice for us in some of these aspects. Like I said earlier with the Stephanie McMahon thing, that's Stephanie really enjoying and embracing what Mania Club is and the aspect and the donations that they've had and the hard work of our leadership team of being able to have those conversations to just share like, hey, this is what we're doing. This is the impact that we've had. But then being able to share the logistics of the tailgate and making sure that it's a safe environment for like Stephanie or other superstars who have gone to our tailgates in the past have, been able to experience. So to answer your question about kind of the relationships, yeah, I mean, I think if we go out there and we have a conversation about what we do and what we're into and what we bring to the table and some of the charitable things that we bring to the table, it's been super awesome. And the groups have been super accommodating, whether it be WWE, whether it be AEW, whether it be other independent groups, like they've all been super awesome. So people see Mania Club and they think, oh, y'all just come in there and y'all just talk about WWE all the time. And that's not necessarily the case. We are heavy on WWE because so is kind of just wrestling in general. But there is a huge base of our Mania Club individuals who donate time, money, and energy, even donate their time to being an admin, like James Testerman, for example, who is like AEW only. He will not worry about WWE and all the things that's going there, but he's Mr. AEW. But we celebrate the fact that he embraces wrestling and embraces the aspect of putting time, money, and energy into that, into what we do. So then we look for ways to celebrate him as well as others who may not want to watch WWE for whatever reason, but giving them an opportunity to get some cool stuff while they also donate their time, money, and energy into the process. So yeah, we've had just a lot of partnerships. I'm trying to figure out how to not go into this for like 45 minutes of an answer. But when we look at wrestlers, just in general, is probably the easiest way to do it. We've had tons of wrestlers that have donated their time and their energy to do the following things. Go to Discovery Cove, who's another awesome partner. So Discovery Cove / SeaWorld has opened up their doors to us yearly for their, dolphin swim, which we call Dolphin Mania, their dolphin swim event for us to raise money for our efforts. We've done things with Disney. So shout out Disney and shout out to the wrestlers who've gone to Disney. We've done stuff with some local escape rooms in Florida. And shout out to those groups who have done it. And also our partners at Celebrity Over the Edge Weekend who have allowed us to participate in the contest, raising money for our Champions of Hope. So we've done our raising and fundraising in MC Champs, but we also have our fundraising that we've done through the Over the Edge Celebrity Weekend that goes towards our efforts with mcchamps.org. And they've been a huge partner, which ties us to like 200-ish reality stars from Big Brother, Naked and Afraid, Survivor, all those different groups. So the partnership is not just WWE. And I've kind of spent the last 5 minutes of an answer explaining that like, it's not just WWE, it's AEW, it's wrestlers like Shotzi, like Priscilla Kelly, formerly known as GD, Cross, Scarlett, like those are huge, like to me, like huge individuals who've been a part of it. Kofi Kingston is another one that's been a part of it, who has donated gear to us to make sure that we raise money for our efforts. There's Discovery Cove right there. Shout out Discovery Cove / SeaWorld, who has been super awesome. So like if you look at that, if you try to go on like a summer day and you do what we were able to do, which is swim with dolphins, get a cabana, get a premium drink package, get all those other different things, like you're spending close to $500 a person. So then they're giving us free tickets and free access to be able to raise money for and generate interest. So shout out to them for doing that. And then our donors will pay and be able to have the experience with our wrestlers. And it raises thousands of dollars a year in that aspect. And then again, our most recent one, And not to sound like WWE, but our most recent ones, we had a little bit of a partnership with ESPN, and they've opened their doors to us to allow us to go in, walk with some of the anchors from ESPN and the Sports Center side, watch them tape it live. Big Hirsch, shout out to him and the Chocolate Cup folks. That's another awesome partnership. Who gave them a belt to wear on the show, and it's like they're wearing it on the show. They're giving Big Hirsch a shout out on the show. These are things that, like, when I started Mania Club and started joining Mania Club, like, I didn't start, it was some other guys. But when I started in Mania Club, like, I would have never thought that I would be a part of these situations as a fan and as an individual who is converted from fan to philanthropist.
Oh, love that. It's amazing. I'm trying to read the chat over here, but I kind of can't see. So.
Yeah, they're probably saying I'm talking for way too long.
Oh,
but, like,
no. They're
that's
intrigued.
usually the engagement, right? When you get into this Mania Club process, like, when you really invest, you can constantly just talk about it. And as you're talking about it, you're like, ooh, don't forget about this. Don't forget about that. Don't forget about that. And even when I leave, there are going to be things where I'm like, oh, I should have probably talked about that.
Oh, no, it's fine. You're saying I feel like you've sold so many people on Mania Club. Like, there's not a negative part about it. Like, everything there is to say, it's like a huge thing to look forward to. So I appreciate you, spreading your word about Mania Club. This is a beautiful community and environment and cause that you're spreading, and I'm glad I could be a part of the crew.
Yeah, this is something I forgot too. So Tony made a comment. He's like, I don't donate a lot of money, but I donate time and I donate energy. Do you remember what you did last year to generate money?
Us?
Yeah.
What did
You remember what
do?
you did last year on the podcast with me last year?
Oh, what did we, bro? I'm not gonna lie to you. I have a grade 3 concussion. What did we do? Tell me. I don't remember, honestly.
So you told a story about a family member.
Oh yeah, don't make me cry, bro. Yeah, okay,
Yeah. So you told a story about, and we don't have to go like deep into it, but you told a story about a family member, and I said, you know what? Because you told that story, because you spent the energy to, like, share the impact that had in your life and that individual had in your life, and the impact of what kind of led to that moment of you being able to speak to it, it generated money because I said, hey, every dollar that is matched, that is donated up to $500, I will match until we get to $500. I'm not matching $500 donations at a clip, but we raised a quick $500 and then I matched it, right? In this case, I want to continue that tradition. This should be a new tradition. So on behalf of your family member, because I don't want to, make you cry, but on behalf of your family member, I want to again have that same contest. So for $500, I will match the next $500 that comes in, let's say until Sunday, on behalf of you and your family.
Wow. DeMario, this is like, DeMario tries to be like Oprah, guys. He tries to make me cry. And I had a feeling he was going to do this, so I was already prepared to keep it in, man. DeMario, I can't thank you enough. But, and thank you guys. You heard that, right? Start donating, man. Now, what's the best site for them to donate to? What's the best? I can put the link up right now.
And so what we're going to do is we're going to, 2 for 1, right? So DeMario's, I'm in charge of the Over the Edge Celebrity Weekend part and making sure that we get first place there. So, like, the $500 that I'm going to get is going to go there. But what I'm saying is I'm going to go look, and let me look right now. I'm going to go to mcchamps.org, and I'm going to look at the webpage, and I'm going to see that they currently have $30,592.77 raised. So I will match dollar for dollar up to $500 what comes in between now and, let's say, Sunday morning. And I'll make sure the deposit goes over to our Over the Edge Celebrity Weekend link to make sure that we continue to foster and have competition on that contest. So again, Celebrity Over the Edge Weekend is we pull up kind of the donation amount and get everybody into it. Celebrity Over the Edge Weekend is another competition that Mania Club participates in. 2 years ago, and this is what kind of started the process, 2 years ago, during Pediatric Cancer Awareness Month, the WWE ran a contest. I don't know if you all remember this, but it was like, whichever group raises the most for Connor's cure will get an opportunity to meet a wrestler. And Mania Club was on it. I think we raised over $10,000 during that process. And for me, my brain went into, okay, we need to go into the process of making sure that we continue to have competition and continue to show our name on leaderboards, not just on the mcchamps.org website. So mcchamps.org is where we want you to go. But the Over the Edge Celebrity Weekend is another one where we can put our name on a board, a leaderboard, where other charitable impacting groups can see, where other celebrities can see. So that champions or the Over the Edge Celebrity Weekend is wrestlers, reality stars, all kinds of people who go to Florida in December, the first weekend in December. And it's like a huge event where you can meet wrestlers, you can meet like reality stars from different reality shows, hang out, take pictures, get autographs. But they have like dance nights, they have throwback nights, they have different events that you can do with that group. It's an awesome weekend. I plan on going. So for me, like it's an opportunity for us to go, and you can probably see like here that championship belt that's right there. That's what we got for winning first place. So I want to make sure that again we are on top of that leaderboard where all those reality stars can be exposed to Mania Club. Gives me an opportunity to talk about Mania Club. I lose my voice at the end of the night because I'm talking to everybody about Mania Club, but it also gives us an opportunity to say we're showing the good of what wrestling is, because I've talked about it earlier, but when we were younger and we'd be in school and we talk about wrestling, there's that break that happens where you're like, man, I love wrestling. All your friends are like, oh, it's fake and it's this and it's not that good. And it's like, how's that any different than any sport that you watch? How's that different than any TV show that you watch? So with this, my love for Mania Club is because it's like-minded people who love wrestling, but love to go into charitable action and activity and investing TME to make sure that we have a positive influence in our community. Now more than ever, with this whole world, people are always talking about it's on fire and yada, yada, yada. Now more than ever, positivity needs to be spread. And Mania Club, to me, is the easiest route for anybody to invest time, money, and or energy into in order to make sure we have that positivity.
Wow. So, guys, Demario said a lot, and the giving's not over. So, like Demario said, if you guys $500, now not $500 a clip, but total 500, he'll match it, guys. So get your money up, okay? But look, I'm gonna up the ante for you guys, okay? So look, you guys, if you don't mind spreading a little, parting the Red Sea for a second. As you can see, guys, this is part of Championships Row right here, right? We have about 60 title belts. We changed the which one was he put up, but I want to donate a title to Mania Club. And Demario, I'm going to send this to your house, okay?
Okay.
And it is signed. This is a signed Intercontinental title, and the person who signed it is Booker T. So
Nice.
I'm donating this to Mania Club, and Demario, you can do whatever you want to do with it. You can raffle it off. You can maybe the highest
Can I keep
donate.
it?
Huh?
Can I keep it?
Listen, you might want one a little better than this. We can get you a personalized one. I got a guy. But yeah, but whatever you want to do with it, I'm gonna donate this to Mania Club after we get off the air. You send me an address. I'm gonna send this to you. This is a WWE Intercontinental title signed by Booker T himself, Hall of Famer, and this is for Mania Club. So you guys do whatever you want to do with it. All right.
Awesome. No, I appreciate it. I mean, again, this is an example of you didn't give money, you put time and energy into giving something that's going to generate money. So like that's awesome. I appreciate it. Wow, I wasn't expecting that either. So like
Come on, bro. Listen, I'm old school. Listen, like I said, and that's why I want people to realize it's not always about the money. Your time is expensive, guys. It's something you can never get back. So once you give it time to something, some people remember moments. That's what wrestling is about, guys. Wrestling is about moments. It's not about the cheap pop. It's not about, who won this. It's about the moments. It's about the memories that you make with your friends, with your family. And hopefully we made some moments today for you guys. Look, like I said, it's always a pleasure for me to do anything with Demario. Demario messaged me, hey, Tony, when you're available? I'm like, whenever you tell me, bro. He said, well, I make time for Demario because Demario makes time for you guys. And you guys should get into the habit of staying on Mania Club, keep update on stuff. And not to mention, here's my cheap plug, follow the Tantalizing Tag Team Wrestling Podcast on all platforms. Guys, listen, if you're in Mania Club, right, there's 200,000 followers. That means I should have 200,000 subscribers. Okay, so where are you guys? Get on. I'm being honest. Let's keep this 100. This is about my business now. I'm about to go in business for myself right now. Okay, and Demario News is about to lose it. Hey, Mania Club, step your game up when it comes to the Tantalizing Tag Team Wrestling Podcast, because November 15th, 2025, the Tantalizing Tag Team Wrestling Podcast will be, where will be, Kira? Where are we going to be?
We will be in Strong Island, New York, the Suffolk Credit Union Arena for the one and only biggest autograph expo in the world, the big event. Thank you very much.
And guys, here's the thing, Mania Club members, if you come to the big event, and all the links will be in this description, if you come to the big event, we'll have some prizes there for you as well. We got some stuff going on for you guys that you guys have no idea what's happening. Big announcements coming for the Tantalizing Tag Team Podcast and in coalition with Mania Club. I got something for Mania Club. They don't even know what's happening yet, but I got something big for them coming too. Can't even tell Demario yet because it's a secret. But something is big coming for Mania Club from the Tantalizing Tag Team Wrestling Podcast. I'll give you guys a little hint. That's what I do. That's what I'm gonna say about that. Okay? Yeah. Anyway, guys. Yeah, Strong Island. In closing, Demario, anything else you need to say? Anything, anybody you want to shout out? Anybody you want to put over other than us, of course, because we are great at what we do. But once again, personally, Demario, take it down. Personally, Demario, and I said this in the one we taped. You're that dude. You're the kind of guy that everybody should look up to. You're no. Let's keep it 100. You're a great man. You're a great father. I don't know if you're a great husband because I'm not married to you, but I'm pretty sure your wife thinks that you're a great husband. I strive to be like you. And I'll say this, I'm not ashamed. I wish I had your life because I want that Demario money. Okay, you know I was gonna get that in there, guys. Everybody in Mania Club knows about the Demario money, right, guys? We want to know about the Demario money. But on a real note, man, I appreciate that you're my friend. I call you a brother, and I want to thank you for letting us be part of this and even help get the word out for Mania Club. Shout out to Anthony, shout out to Gary, shout out to Ashante, shout out to everybody in Mania Club. Shout out to my boy Big Hirsch, my dude, the chocolate promo god.
Chocolate one.
And yes, everybody out there, man. We love you guys. And Mania Club, this and everybody watching, if you're not Mania Club, join. These donations save lives and make you feel better about yourself too. Maybe you got some things going on in your life. Maybe a donation, some time, some energy make you feel better about yourself. How about that, Kira? How am I? Pretty good, huh?
Pretty darn good.
No, I'm good.
So is Mania Club.
Yeah, they are. They're awesome. All right, Demario, man. I want to thank you for coming on the show, man. You know, I left work to do this show. You know, I got to go back to work at 12:30, so I'm good.
Me too. I moved my lunch to make sure that we were able to do this. And then as soon as we get off, I got to put my work clothes back on and get back to work. You told me to thank people, and then you just said, all right, goodbye, Demario.
No. There you go, man. There you go. Who do you want? I'm sorry. I go off the tangent. I started going crazy, but I'm hyped up, bro. Anybody you want to thank personally? Anybody you want to shout out?
Yeah. First things first, like thanks to the two of you for making the time and the effort to make sure that this works. The producer Kira, like shout out. There was some small little thing that I was like, hey, can we make this change? And she's like, all right, yeah, it's done. Like 2 seconds, literally 2 seconds. So like better than any skills that I have. So shout out to the two of you. Shout out obviously to the originators like Gary, Tay. Like without these guys, there is no Mania Club. Anthony on that / Bert for all that. Our current leadership team, like shout out to the entire leadership team there. And then really just the history of Mania Club members. So going, like I said, when I first started, it was about 6,000 members. Now we're over 200,000 members. It's crazy. I can't shout out everybody's name, but like shout out to all of those who have really made the efforts in driving what we do here. And I talked about the past of really like Booyah. Like remember Booyah for those who've been like around for a minute? Them, the MC storyline guys, all those storyline guys, literally like the Vanguard stuff, all the stuff that we did with Give Kids the World and some of the people that supported us. So like Randy, Hayden, Kelly, Raymond, like those are all the OGs who have been through that part as well. Omar and all the stuff that we've done with the Celebrity Over the Edge weekend folks, shout out to them. Shout out to some of our like newer people who have also jumped in. So like Jared, Big Hirsch, we would say his name like 8 times, but like he's constantly grinding, looking for opportunities to help out with the cause. Brian / BJ, like shout out to all those folks who have done it. Like again, like I said earlier, I'm gonna leave this. I'm gonna immediately think of like 40 other names that I should have said, but for the sake of time, I'm gonna end it there and just say I'm thanking everybody who has donated and who will donate towards Mania Club in our charitable efforts. So mcchamps.org is the website to go to learn about what we do, who we are, and make sure that you donate time, money, and energy towards those efforts. And then shout out to all the wrestlers who have helped us out too. So like shout out to Shotzi, Cross, Scarlett,
Big shout
Priscilla.
to Shotzi. Yeah.
Yes, Zach. Like Shotzi's like one of my favorite people of all time. She literally opened the doors to her home for us to go to her house and make pizza with her and her husband one night to help raise money for charity.
Wow, that's incredible. Incredible. Demario, all I can say is thank you for letting us be part of this, man. We appreciate this. You have no idea. I was so excited about this. We were setting up the show, and I was like, Kira, get this right. Kira, do this. You know, because Kira does everything. And I'm always, anything for Mania Club, I'm there for you guys just because, man, you guys been there for me, and that's what it's about, man. And yeah, shout out to the brand as well. Once again, guys, on everything. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll see some replays later. You'll see a lot of clips later coming up. We recorded something earlier, and you have no idea how important your time, your money, your energy is for pediatric cancer, for Mania Club. Just guys, just get out there and do what you can for these kids. They need you. And it's been a pleasure. Kira, anything else?
Nope.
You never have anything else to say. Guys, for Demario, for Mania Club, for everybody out there that took their time to watch today, this is the producer, Kira. She is the best producer on planet Earth. My name is Tantalizing Tony. I am one half of the greatest father-daughter wrestling podcast under God's hot sun, walking on God's green earth. And as always, for everybody that was correlated with this today, do we all do best? Tell them, Kira.
Stay.
Tantalizing. I'm there. Yes, we have to get some sleeves.
That's blank.
That's it. Stay blankalizing.